Welcome to this flow class. Today we'll be working with a lot of warriors, as well as flowing side to side. So it might be nice to have your mat placed long ways to where you can see. So that way you can just move along side to side with me. So ground your sits bones here. And find the length of your spine. Slight draw in of the chin. Take a deep inhale. Exhale through the mouth. Again. One final inhale. Really sigh it out. And reach those arms overhead. And let's pour our body forward. Hands can also come to the shins. They don't have to be on the earth here. And slide the hands in from wherever they are. Reach the arms up. And pour forward again. Slide hands in. Circle arms up. And engage through the core as you come forward. Final time. Glide the hands in. Reach. And fold. Tuck the chin. Rock the head side to side to massage the thyroid. And then again, roll up. Arms can reach out into a Y shape. And then side bend over to the left and the right. Now play with your breath here. You might like to inhale to reach for integrity of the spine. And also to open up those intercostals. Or you might like the reverse. What feels strong, integrated? One more time as you ground through the pelvis. And return to center. Hands to the shins as you circle the body. So Sufi grinds, the torso rotates. One more in this direction. And then reverse. Like to inhale forward and exhale back. But notice what your breath pattern naturally does. Flow is really about breath matching movement, being unified with it. A few more. Last one. Remember which way your legs were crossed. Plant the feet, hands behind the body, perhaps fingertips toward you or out to the side as you allow the legs to drape to the left and the right. Still warming here. And then come back through center and give yourself a hug. Round through the spine again, tuck the chin. And then sit up tall as you bring the opposite leg in front. Roll the shoulders. Reverse. And reach those arms out to the sides and up. Again, draw belly button towards spine as you come forward. And slide those hands in. So inhale to rise. Exhale to come forward. That'll naturally protect the spine. Two more. Last reach. And fold. Again, that tuck of the chin. And small rock of the head. And then roll up through the spine. This time arms reach. And rotate to the right as the arms come down. Fingertips might touch the earth. Reach up as you come back through center with the torso. Other side to the left. Reach, inhale. And maybe exhale to rotate. A few more with this breath pattern to see what this is like. One more each way. Last one to the left with this breath pattern. And pause in the middle. And inhale to rotate. Exhale to return. Inhale to rotate. Exhale, return. If you with this pattern, and notice which way feels more natural and serves you. One more each way. Long intro, I know, but it's good. Come back through center. Release those arms. Allow them to assist the uncrossing of the legs. Plant the hands. And again, windshield washers. From here, plant the feet, lift the pelvis, walk the hands forward, and lengthen the legs. Adjust your feet so that they're on your mat, around shoulder width apart here, and dangle. Shake the head, yes. And shake it, no. And then we'll heel toe those feet wider and begin to slide or bend toward the left and the right as the fingertips sweep or graze the earth. Bend one knee and then the other. Next time you come to the left, frame that foot as you pivot on the back toes and lower the back knee down. Arms reach up as the torso lifts. And then hands return to the earth as you step back, maybe into a knee plank today. Lower down to the earth. Come onto the forearms into Sphinx as you inhale. And exhale to lower back down. Hands slide toward the shoulders. Press the hips up and back into downward facing dog. That back leg reaches to the sky, so leg furthest from me, and then pull it through to meet the hands. That opposite leg, plant the foot and bring that left forearm to the thigh as you open up into a side angle. Top arm could go over the ear. And then lift through the torso, reach to that left hand toward the sky. And come back into the side angle. And then pivot on the back toe so that that right hand plants. Rotate toward that back leg. And again, lower back knee, reach through the arms as the torso lifts. And frame the front foot, lift the back knee off. Blade back foot, hands come to the inseam of the lead leg. Sweep your hands over to the opposite side as that left foot blades. The right toes will turn toward the short edge of your mat, and then pivot on the back toes. You're facing the opposite way. Lower the back shin down, arms reach up. And hands can return to the earth. Step back into your plank. Maybe the knees stay down, come forward. Bend the elbows to hover. Come into your version of the Sphinx Cobra upward facing dog. And hips up and back down dog. That farthest leg will reach toward the sky and pull it through to meet the hands. laid back foot, and bring right forearm to thigh. Find your side angle here. Lengthen through the sides of the waist. And then reach that right arm to the sky. Lift through the torso. And then return into the side angle. And that left hand will come down as you pivot on back toes. Rotate toward furthest leg. And then drop the back shin. And this time we'll come into the low crescent, slightly different order. And then we'll step forward to this short edge of our mat. Hands to shins, halfway lift, inhale. Exhale to fold and bend the knees to sit into chair. Arms can sweep by the sides of the ears or come to heart center. Use your next exhale to rise. Circle the arms behind the body. Maybe interlace the fingers or just reach back to open across the heart. And then hands will sweep by the sides of the ears as you step back with that left foot into a runner's lunge. And open up toward me into your warrior two. Turn the palms toward me and sweep that left arm forward. Glide it back. Again, sweep it forward. Glide it back as you find some strength through the legs. Last one. Reach that right hand up to the sky. Lengthen the lead leg as the arms both reach up and back on a diagonal. And then lift the torso high, extend the arms again from the shoulder, hips travel back in space to revolve the arms with that long lead leg, drawing toward the other. So there's this bit of squeeze in the inner thighs. And then return to that knee bend, and we'll take that right hand up. And then let it circle in front of the face, and the opposite arm will also circle. Switch the feet. And then from here, pivot on the back toes to lower the back shin. Reach through the arms. And hands plant. You can step back into your plank. You'd like to do the chaturanga flow. Come forward slightly with the body. Bend the elbows to hover. Come into your version of Sphinx Cobra, upward facing dog, and hips up and back, down dog. Step forward with both feet to this new short lead edge of your mat. Hands to shins, halfway lift, inhale. Exhale to fold, rebend those knees and sink into chair. Check to see if you can see your toes here. Knees in alignment with second and third toe as you press through the feet. Arms may reach and circle. Perhaps you bind the hands together, open across the heart, press the knuckles down. And then release the hands by the sides of the ears as you step back with that right foot. Runner's lunge. Only to turn this into a warrior two. Palms toward me. Sweep back arm forward. Slide hand along opposite arm. Open. Sweep. And open. Two more. Last one. Sweep. That right arm will drop. Left arm will reach. Lengthen lead leg. That back arm will also join the front arm up on a diagonal. As you bring the torso in alignment with the hips, extend the arms, pelvis back in space. Imagine you're between two panes of glass as you revolve the arms. Take your gaze where you will. More inhale and exhale to rebend that lead knee. Reach up to the sky with that left hand. And see if you can bring that hand in front of the body. Start to pivot on the feet to reverse your warrior, or to flip it. Hands come down as you pivot on the back toes and step back into your plank. And maybe this time you just bring the chest through the arms. And find a child's pose. Maybe you take those hands and interlace the fingers, come into a tiny ball. Hands come out in front of you as you slide that right leg forward, shin underneath thigh, if able. You could always sit on your sits bones instead. It's kind of a high variation of the pigeon. And then roll onto that right hip. So you can turn toward me. The opposite leg will be long here as we side bend over toward it. And that right hand will touch down as you lift the hip, sweep the arm up. Could also hold the head and then come right back down. Let's sweep up and come down. If you don't like that, you could just do this, right? Focus on the reach of the arms, so getting a nice length. Uniting your breath and movement. And then lower the hips and side, bend toward the long leg. And return to center and bend that long leg. Sweep the opposite leg behind you. And you're on the other side. Shin could be directly underneath the thigh. And this variation, just try something new. Few more breaths. More inhale. And exhale to roll onto that left hip. Other legs already extended. Turn toward it and side bend. And that left hand now will plant as we lift the hips up and lower back down. So if you like this, or focus on the arm sweep. Maybe press through that bottom hand and that bottom shin. Last one. And return the hips to the earth. Lengthen through spine and reach toward long leg. And turn toward it. We'll add on here. Adjust that other leg as needed. Forward fold. Sit up tall and rotate to the far side of that lead leg. So hand to the outside of the leg and rotate away from me. Be very small. And then rotate toward me, open up that left arm. Open across the chest. Then both legs will lengthen into the V as you walk the fingers forward. Come down to any degree. Breathe into the back. Inhale. Exhale, ha. Again. On your next exhale or on the emptiness, roll up. And that right sole of foot will come to the inseam of opposite leg. Find your sits bones for that forward fold on the opposite side. And decide if you'd like to angle your body forward or round your body forward. Both are options. More inhale and exhale to sit up tall. So you can bring that right hand to the outside of the left leg. Sit up tall, small rotation away from me. Inhale again, reach spine tall. And exhale to open up toward me. That right arm can reach. And then return to center. And you could cross your legs here. And find yourself where we began. Inhale, focus on the right nostril. Exhale, sense your left nostril. Inhale, left. Exhale, right. Inhale, right. Exhale, left. Continue. Maybe this breath pattern lengthens. See if there's any natural pauses, the bottom or top of each breath. And if the breath pattern is confusing, if you lose sight of it, just start again. Or observe the inhales and the exhales. Nadi Shodhana. Didn't do the fingers today, but Nadi Shodhana visualizations, very powerful. Balance hemispheres of the brain. With something to focus on. To center our awareness on the present moment. Inhale through both nostrils. Perhaps pause if it's safe for you. Whenever you're ready, you can exhale. And perhaps bring the hands to heart center. Moment of pause. Stillness. And when you're ready, over the eyes with the hand. And just open the eyes, just a fraction. Maybe a little more. Blink a few times. And then spread the fingers wide to let in some light. Until the hands return to heart center. Thank you for practicing with me today. Sat Nam